have to backtrack into the previous area because I can't do the Grand Cathedral. At least it's probably very hard to do that part anyway, unless I can take care of the Bed of Chaos. I mean the portals that are around the Bed of Chaos. So let's go ahead and replay the previous area and open up all the secrets around there. And I'm not sure. I think I'll just show this whole thing, to be honest. So you're welcome to skip around if that's what you think is the best thing to do. But I don't... It'll be like a really disorienting editing nightmare, I think, if I keep skipping to every single frozen thing I'm able to open along the way. So clearly, as you can tell, the wind is gone, so I can clearly see everything properly now, even when I'm outside. So that'll help for sure. Which might mean... Oh, that did not successfully stun that guy. Among other things, that could mean that, Oh, hey, buddy. Down! I'm missing this guy a lot. Oh. Careful. Hit him again. Okay, I fucked up somehow. Okay, whatever. I'm not super concerned because I can just keep healing. And then my healing spell will come back like it's no big deal. But what I'm getting at is, someone mentioned trying a torch. I think you might be able to melt frozen stuff with a torch, but you couldn't take a torch outside previously because of the winds. So now, I can take a torch outside, which means, let's go ahead and just light it here. This is going to become a shieldless run now. I'm going to have to run around and be careful with having only one weapon. There we go, so we can take the shield, we can take it outside. These ladies are still just hanging out everywhere. Can't lock onto them at all. Please backstab. There we go. Nailed it. So now we need to look for things to melt with this here torch. Hey, bro. Yeah, I remember you. Oops. For some reason I thought that was gonna miss. It did not miss. Oh god, she's attacking me. Get away from me. Okay, now we gotta kill them all. Okay, now they all need to die. That's a problem. Oh crap. Right, if I try to cast heal... Okay, if I try to cast heal, then I can't, I'm gonna lose my shield. That's a problem. Oh wait. Sacred Oath. Sunlight Blade. This feels broken almost. It's funny because for the longest time, everyone's like, clerics are overpowered, they can just spam lightning spears, and I agree, like lightning spears were too powerful to some extent. But they nerfed them into oblivion to the point where no one will use lightning spears anymore. I'll just use a flame butterfly when I find a frozen thing. Oh yeah, there's one over here. But now this helm, like this helm means you can just wander around with your oh cool, it's not... I was worried that it might be frozen. Oh, she's coming after me. Dried root. Just no! Get away from me! Lady! Get out! Eat him! Okay, so they're clearly gonna attack me. So were they just too cold before? Because they're clearly gonna attack me now. So that detour didn't have anything in it. Okay? Maybe you don't need a torch at all. Maybe my entire idea of needing a torch is bullshit. Either way, I'm not letting these ladies sneak up on me because they're just gonna attack. I know they're gonna attack me now. Yep, looks like all the ice is just gone and it all exploded. So my entire idea of needing a torch is just bullshit. But that's fine. That just means that means I get to use a shield. Please aggro on me. Yes, one of them's coming into melee range. Ow. Forgot that's the guy that has a spear. Alright, spear guy, come around the corner for a second. Ew, I look all nasty when I'm hollow. Come here. I have a lightning spear. Are you scared yet? Oh god. Oh god. Surprises are happening. I don't like surprises. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. I'm gonna wander off for a second. I definitely need to find a little space to heal. Because I'm getting in trouble here. This is no bueno. I am very covered in ice right now. Interesting. Alright, so everything wore off, but like I said, I can just keep casting it again. It's like having permanent lightning spear. Except when it comes to a boss fight, you'll only have it for the first few minutes of the boss fight, because you usually can't find a chance to cast something like lightning spear during a boss fight. Okay, so you need to just find an opening to fight these guys. Unfortunately, half the people in the room shoot magic at you. Oh god! Come on, dude, we were just having a melee fight. Don't just suddenly switch to magic. That's hardly fair. And now you're dead. Which is also hardly fair, I guess, but I don't care because the unfairness is in favor of me. That's how my morality works. I'm using Great Magic Barrier instead of Great Heal. My bad. I meant to do... Actually, yeah, I'll leave Magic Barrier on. That'll probably help me out, I guess. Might help me more than Sacred Oath, even, because it probably will defend me against some of these ranged attacks. Damn, these guys don't get stunned very easily when I stab them, which makes it so they can just hit me again. So some of these areas are actually going to be harder now, because they're... Oh god! Oh god! Where'd she come from? I didn't even see. Okay, well, don't mind me, I'm just going to run the fuck away for a second. I need to line of sight the magic user. Weird, they just stab you? Ow, how did I miss twice? Okay. She's gonna fucking sneak up on me again. Lady! Lady, you're so rude. What's your problem, lady? I'm caught off guard by the fact that they just try to stab you a lot. So clearly they're all bad people, ultimately, because that became problematic, but I thought that they would cast magic. They look like magic users, but they just straight up try to shank you, which is frankly kind of rude, but okay. Alright, we gotta clear... I always run left here, because this guy is easier to deal with when he's not... You know, when you don't have other people sneaking up behind you. Hup. Ow, dick. Let's heal real quick. Oh, that guy's coming. I don't get to buff myself before he shows up, do I? Nope. But I can stab him around a corner. Hey bro, you wanna hit me back? Okay. I mean, it's not necessary. Fighting back's not mandatory, it's just, you know, helpful for keeping yourself alive. Okay. So let's be careful here. Man, this is nice. I like the fact that this helmet gives me spellcasting back. Because I feel like the fact that I'm a cleric actually means something in a way that it hasn't for the last 2 DLCs. I've been pretty clear about my... Oh, forgot about that lady. So be careful. Get out of here. Ooh, one-shotter, okay. If you've been watching my previous DLCs series... Ooh, there's an elevator here? Oh, shit, got shot. Should I go down the elevator or should I check out the other... I'm gonna check out other stuff first. I'll have to remember this elevator's location. Whoop. But there's definitely a bunch of frozen chests throughout this building, and I definitely want to go check those out before I move on. Hey bro, don't mind me just sort of wandering past you. Down you go. There we go. But yeah, I've been playing a lot about the fact that they nerfed the shit out of clerics, and it was a needed nerf because clerics were overpowered, but they nerfed them so hard that most cleric spells didn't feel like they were even worth using anymore. Which is the worst kind of nerfing, is basically unmaking a oh god! I keep forgetting about her! I got used to her being like scenery, that I just don't even register when she's in the area, and that's bad. She's gonna walk up and backstab me. We saw from earlier that she, not only does she backstab you, she hits you with a very prolonged backstab animation. That's super problematic. So let's check out this path first, and I'll have to go back the other way in a minute. Are the people up? Oh, they're gonna aggro. Yep, okay. That's what I wanted to be careful about, is I remember that room having 2 of them in it. Oh. And I want to make sure one of them's not going to run up behind me while I'm fighting something. Don't entirely know why I used a life gem. I could have just used one of my self-replenishing buffs. Oops, this fight's gonna... I'm gonna have to do this fight without Sunlight Blade. Nope, this guy's taking too long to approach, so I could use it right now. Ow, that was rude. Enjoy being stabbed, I guess. Ow. Oh god, I just tried to cast... I forgot that I didn't switch to my shield, so I tried to cast with my my item instead of using a shield during that fight. Whoopsie. Ooh, this is fun. I feel like a real cleric right now, and not just someone who spams lightning spears. That was always the mix-up for me, is like, the lightning spears made clerics too combat heavy. You gonna stand up, lady? The lightning spears being too powerful at first made clerics too offensive spell happy, in a way that clerics don't tend to be throughout old clerichood in Dungeons and Dragons and so on. But they were nerfed into oblivion, but then other stuff wasn't buffed all that much, so it's like, well, like, what does a cleric do in this game was kind of a question for a while. So you don't have a ton of opportunity to be a support character like all clerics normally are, because it's not really a cooperative game a lot of the time. Oh god, my spear's at risk. Okay. This durability thing is a problem. Thankfully I've got some of these. And I'll go ahead and heal myself. Like, it's not a party-based game, really, so cleric's normal support role doesn't really work very well. So the question was, like, what does a cleric do? If he can't spam lightning spears, then what kind of utility does he have? It's like, well, you could buff yourself, but a lot of buffs can only be used, like, once. And they even made a point to make sure in recent patches that you can't even stack buffs on top of each other, so you can't even... It's just like, they don't let you feel like you can do much with your character. Meanwhile, a melee character could just be like, I'm spamming strength, and then I put more strength points, and then I put more points in strength, and it's like, well, you're not getting screwed for you playing your character the way it's meant to be. Why do I keep getting nerfed? Was sort of a thing. This looks neat. So there's a very clear path to that castle, but it's broken. So I'm gonna have to go down that elevator and probably go underground and then come up the elevator in the other tower to get across that bridge, if I were to guess. Which would be a lot like the approach to, is a lot like how you get to, what's it called, when you're getting to the Tower Knight in Demon Souls. Which, by the way, shameless self-promotion, I have a Demon Souls series, so go watch that sometime. Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2 DLC, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus, Dark Souls 2 Co-op, blah 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 blah. Okay, so how do I get... Now the question is, how do I get somewhere else? Oh, right, I go up here and go left. Okay. I had to remember, like, there's the room with the giant... There's the giant room full of chests that has a mimic in it. I need to remember how to get to that one. Okay, they haven't aggroed on me yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast my buffs real quick. Because they will certainly come in handy in this room full of enemies. Alright. Hey, bro. Don't mind me just stabbing the crap out of your guts. Okay. Come on. There we go. Please hit the dog. It did not hit the dog. There we go. Dog's down. God damn. This is going way better than it did every other time I've been in this room. Nope. Joke's on you. I'm gonna roll through objects. There we go. Man, I feel powerful. This is neat. And yes, I get Dark Souls isn't really about feeling powerful, but I should be powerful at this point because I'm so heavily invested into being a cleric with so many points. Like, my character's not conditioned for melee combat. The only reason I'm doing damage right now is because oh god, this room's full of those girls. Oh god. There's gonna be rooms where there's serious problems because of that. Okay. This would be a good time to have, like, Heavenly Thunder, huh? Oh god. I do not have an AoE skill. Yep. But they're not very strong, so it's fine. They're actually not very threatening, as long as they don't get behind you. Ow! Okay, someone else got behind me, though, because I'm fighting them. Heal. Man. I'm not using Estus Flasks or Life Gems because my heal is self-replenishing. That's a little broken feeling. I guess I could have teleported to this bonfire, but I don't have the perfect memory to know exactly which parts of the level had stuff in it, so for all I knew, I could have been skipping something by going to the bonfire. So let's check the side path first, because the moment I jump down that hole, I can't get back up. Looks like there's a guy in here, right? Hey, bro. Get out. There we go. Pick up item. It's a torch. Good. I don't know if I need a torch at all in this level, but it's always good to have more torches. Can you buy torches anywhere in the entire game? I'm not actually sure. Is that... Oh, that's another drop down. Oh, that's to the tower. Okay. So let's check out this cave real quick just to see if anything was frozen in it. Oh god. That didn't go well. Don't mind me, just gonna wreck your shit. So, if I can go by my own memory, I think I now remember that there is nothing here. I think when I go through this area, all I'm gonna find is that one guy that was guarding the weird bell helmet. So this may have been a wasted trip, but at least I get a handful of souls out of it. And then I'll go towards that bonfire and make progress towards that mimic chest. Yep, there's nothing else here. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. No need to aggro that guy if it's not gonna lead to anything. Kinda wish I hadn't just cast my spells, because that means they're gonna run out. They're more likely to run out when I'm in the middle of something now, because I'm wasting a lot of their duration running around. But that's fine, because I get to keep recasting them. Which is fun. Yep, there they go. That was them getting recast. That Estus flat... Weird hiccup. Vocals are hard. That Estus flask sound is definitely them getting replenished. So what's this room like? Are there any witches in here? I'm just going to call them witches, because they would remind me of the Witch of Izalith. Or her sister, at least. Oh. They remind me of the Pyromancy trainer from Dark Souls 1, is the best I can put. Okay, careful. Oh, there's one. Right, this is the room where they're all perched upstairs. Come on, lady. Come get me. I'm not going to fight you in a different order. Oh, wow, the one way over there is aggroed on me. Okay, fine. Down with you. Oh, she survived. Okay. So when I was fighting the boss, You may have noticed that I had really inconsistent damage, and some of it was because I was alternating between doing hard attacks and light attacks, and a few things like that. But also, I'm using a spear, and the way that spears work, for those who don't know, is that if you attack someone during their attack animation, it counts as a counter attack, causing you to do like some percentage more damage. And I'm wearing the old Leo ring on top of that. Ow! I'm gonna back off for a second, because that hurt. This is definitely a case where it's good to Estus Flask. Oh, I am all out of my buffs. Have to be careful here. Finish him off. There we go. So I can buff again. This is fun. I actually feel like a cleric. It's neat. I don't just feel like a melee character that has high faith. So it's like, because the last 2 DLCs I played, it often felt like I was basically just playing a melee character, and that the only wrinkle was the fact that my damage was based on the fact that I had a high faith stat and a lightning weapon, instead of just being a strength attack character or a dex character. But now I actually feel like, oh yeah, I am a spellcaster of some sort, which is good, because my damage probably isn't that... that was a bad roll, but at least did him back. But it's good, because my damage is probably not even that good for a melee user, so... I've seen some scary people with giant maces that definitely do more damage than I do. Be very careful. Is that one still around the corner? Yep, there's still one down there. So I just need to take up the guy on top as fast as possible. Oh god, I fell. That's bad. Okay, I'm just gonna wander off for a second. Let this guy chase me away from... Oh, they're both chasing me? Oh no, that's cool. That's what I was hoping would happen. It's great. It's fantastic. Oh, fell off a cliff. That makes it a little hard to fight back. Okay. Please, take him out. Okay, nope. Ow. Okay. Can I finish him off? Finish him off, okay. Oh, he took like no damage from that hit. What the hell? Okay, now he's going down. You gonna fight me, bro? Oh, he's leaving. Okay. Well, if you're not gonna fight me right now, I'm just gonna recast my shit. Have it your way. Yeah. Gotta stack up. Gotta replenish my durations. Oftentimes my helm actually seems to replenish my spellcasts before they're even done being on me, which is crazy. Although, to be fair, I don't know what the exact duration of the refresh of the helm is, but it doesn't have to do with cooldowns necessarily, so it could just be luck there, because it happens every few minutes. Ooh, is this new? Is this new? Oh, an item. Neato. Ring of the Embedded. Let's find out what that does. That sounds new. Gain surprises but take increased damage. Ring crafted from the chains of the Embedded. Receive various benefits but at the cost of increased damage taken. The chains of the Embedded have the power to transform people into slaves of pleasure, setting them on the path of ruin. This ring augments that peculiar ability. What the gain surprises? What the hell does this ring mean?
You will lose everything.